You work day and night with absolutely exhausting effort. You put in the grueling hours at your job, but at the end of the month, there's nothing left. Your hard-earned cash just slips right through your fingers. This financial dizziness leaves you feeling totally suffocated, constantly dragging you further away from the life you actually want to build. You reach the end of the month financially dizzy. You stare blankly at your empty checking account. You wonder where your hard-earned cash actually vanished. It's a highly specific, very modern type of frustration. Despite your massive daily effort and constant hustle, you're left holding nothing but the crushing anxiety of a missing paycheck.
You're trapped in a vicious, totally unbreakable cycle. It's endless daily work with absolutely zero real results. You feel suffocated in this terrible financial trap. You're completely stuck in one single, unmoving place. And what's heartbreaking about this reality is how it slowly drags you away from your deepest aspirations, locking you away from the financial freedom you genuinely deserve.
Principle number 1 is what we call financial dizziness. This is the psychological fog keeping you entirely blind. You see, your mind plays incredibly powerful protective tricks. We're going to break down exactly why you actively avoid your accounts. It's because your brain wants to shield you from incoming stress, pushing you to ignore the glaring reality of your checking accounts. We've got to explore the dark psychology of money avoidance. Why do you actively avoid looking at your accounts? You intentionally close your eyes to the incoming pain. Most folks run far away because the glaring truth deeply hurts. When your reality isn't exactly where you want it to be, it's incredibly easy to just shut your eyes and surrender to a dangerous, aimless cycle of blind consumption. Principle number 2 is the bottom line reframe. It's time to start working smarter, not endlessly harder. You absolutely must discover your personal magic number today. We're going to completely shift how you view your incoming cash. This massive paradigm shift is exactly what you need to finally break free and establish absolute, unbreakable control over your financial future. 1.
Your bottom line number is actually very straightforward. It's simply your total monthly income minus total expenses. You don't need a fancy, complicated, intimidating Excel spreadsheet. You genuinely just need a simple pen and paper. And you need the sheer courage to sit down and honestly face the unvarnished reality of your checking accounts today.
This illustrates a widespread, highly destructive financial misconception. True wealth is never just your top-line business revenue. If your bottom line is zero, you completely lose. You'll simply never be truly independently wealthy, for sure. There are professionals bringing in millions of dollars a year, but because their bottom line number remains empty, they're never actually going to achieve genuine financial wealth in their lifetime.
Principle number 3 is absolute clarity on total income. You need absolute precision on every single incoming dollar. We're going to establish exactly how much raw cash you have. It's time to map out the exact foundation of your wealth. This is exactly where your true financial transformation officially begins today, setting the absolute stage for every major move you make.
Absolute financial clarity requires a highly effective two-step process. Step 1 is precisely calculating your total monthly income. Step 2 is rigorously tracking your total monthly expenses. Mastering these two fundamental steps is your essential gateway today. This profound clarity forms the unshakable foundation upon which you'll intelligently construct every single financial decision going forward.
So what exactly counts as your total usable monthly income? It's your total after-tax money hitting your account. This absolutely includes your standard full-time job salary. It includes part-time gigs, freelance work, and rental income. If your earnings constantly fluctuate, you should sit down and carefully average your monthly income over the last 6 months to secure a perfectly clear financial picture.
Principle number 4 is rigorously auditing your hidden expenses. You must aggressively uncover the silent wealth killers around you. We've got to meticulously dissect exactly where your hard-earned money leaks. Prepare yourself, because this specific step is often highly shocking. This explainer is going to force you to face the actual brutal math of your daily routine. Grab a simple pen and piece of paper to begin. Look at your housing, rent, mortgage, and your utilities. Check your cable, internet, and expensive monthly cell phone plans. Add up groceries, eating out, daily transportation, and auto costs. Listing out these specific everyday expense categories dramatically illustrates just how many hidden places our hard-earned money slowly disappears into every single month.
This intensive audit reveals a highly uncomfortable, bitter truth. You finally discover what it actually costs to live. your wealth slowly drains into meaningless, tiny daily purchases. These repetitive daily expenses offer absolutely no real long-term value. This deep auditing forces you to witness the painful reality that an enormous amount of your potential wealth is bleeding out into completely trivial matters.
Principle number 5 is strategically engineering your financial surplus. This is the highly empowering moment of final mathematical calculation. You're going to strategically manufacture a positive gap in your finances. This single, critical gap is your ultimate key to freedom. It's the exact financial leverage you need to forever escape the endless, exhausting rat race. You finally reveal the actual magic number you possess. Take real-life community member Jacqueline as a prime example. Her absolute bottom line number is exactly $243. Your bottom line definitely doesn't need to be massive. Whether this surplus is $100 or $10,000, it provides you with the essential wiggle room you desperately need to breathe.
This resulting financial surplus is your raw financial muscle. You can use it to aggressively pay off debt. You can use it to securely invest in growing markets. You can probably use it to buy a brand new house. This specific number is the exact financial muscle that you must actively train and grow over time to rapidly accelerate your personal journey toward ultimate, long-lasting financial freedom.
Principle number 6 is fully controlling your financial destiny. To truly master your money, you must introduce aggressive correction strategies. This is exactly where we turn raw data into absolute power. You're going to confidently take the wheel and drive your wealth. It's time to actively dictate exactly where your hard-earned dollars go instead of just blindly hoping for the best.
You'll inevitably face one of two exact scenarios. A positive bottom line lets you actively invest your wealth. A negative bottom line demands instant, aggressive financial correction. You must cut Disney Plus or Hulu streaming today. You've got to aggressively stop buying expensive office takeout lunches, or find immediate ways to offset the stinging loss by actively renting out a spare bedroom this weekend.
There are very specific ways to actively increase income. You can teach piano lessons to young local kids. You can walk a neighbor's dog on your lunch break. You can easily rent an extra bedroom on VRBO today. You can bravely rent your car on a sharing app, ask for a raise at work, or simply look for a completely new, higher-paying job to reverse a negative bottom line.
This clearly brings us to a highly crucial realization. You only need to meticulously do this audit annually. It secures your absolute power over your daily transactions. It actively protects you from the dangerous trap of mindless consumption. Being intensely aware of what exactly is coming in and going out perfectly informs your financial thinking going forward, keeping you completely in control of your destiny.
Financial awareness is genuinely your only real defensive weapon. It's the absolute key to exiting the brutal poverty cycle. It forcefully stops you from passively watching your life unfold. This profound awareness is the exact defining difference between a person who remains stuck in poverty and a person who actively builds a genuine, lasting financial empire.
So, I have one absolutely final question for you today. What exactly is your personal magic bottom line number? Grab a pen and start accurately calculating it right now. Face your terrifying numbers today so you can rest tomorrow. True financial awareness is the only weapon you'll ever need to shatter the cycle of poverty and finally build the incredible wealth you've always dreamed of.